Focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity. Some of that also.
Maybe some room here. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. After the run, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
So UCLA's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him slow.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The run inside. It's Knight. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Iamaleava. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Again, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the tight end. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Couldn't find room for the big play. It'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. On the draw, it's Williams. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Washington. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone opportunity here. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They send the tight end in motion. The option, he'll keep it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Knight. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Imaliava. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll run it from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one to the 16-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. Got a little grass. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Doing it himself again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Washington. The short hands, it's Fleming. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. The run inside. It's Williams. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Bruins head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense putting points on the board.
Man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Ellis. It's a running room. Touchdown, Bruins. With that, they grab the lead in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Webb. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Finds his man. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The corners are walked up tight. Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava fires to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. Back to pass. It's Washington. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Running inside. It's Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Iamaleava on the play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Imaliava. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Knight. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Imaliava gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Motion from the wide receiver. The give is to Williams. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He'll try to do it himself. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the counter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Right back to the well. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Howard. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dalton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So now things a bit harder after that delay of game penalty, and now you got to worry about getting it out of the shadow of your own goalpost. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely center cut.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Defense playing a bail technique. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's got an open man. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.